Hi, my name is Sydney Voss, and this is going to be the Assignment 8 Protostomes video that I will be doing on squids. So first up, we have the scientific classifications, which they are in the Animalia kingdom, the Mollusca phylum, Cephalopoda class, Teuthida order, and this is also their scientific name. They are in the Ogaspina family, and another term that they're referred to is calamari, which is the Italian term for squid. On the right are some different types of species. Squid are typically around 300 different kinds. So first up, we're going to talk about their habitat. They can be found in oceans all over the world. They do prefer different climates depending on the species. Some prefer warmer and tropical waters, while others prefer cold seas. They're free swimming, which means they don't seek a home, and some, typically the bigger ones, can be found on the ocean floor where they can hide from predators. Reproduction and lifespan, they typically are going to mate in large groups where the male is going to place a sperm into the female mantle. She's going to store that sperm until she's ready to use it. After she fertilizes, she will lay on the eggs on the ocean floor and then proceed by attaching them to seaweed. After reproduction, she does not care for them, and this is typically because most of these species die after reproducing. They will hatch for themselves, and they will take care of themselves by first eating their yolk or absorbing their yolk until they're able to catch food for themselves. Lifespan is typically around 5 years, but for those larger squid that do live at the bottom, they can typically live about 15 years. Prey consumption and feeding tactics, roughly around 30% of body weight for squids is eaten in a day. This includes fish and sea creatures like orange roughy, lanternfish, hoki, oysters, crab, and shrimp. Squid are also cannibals, so depending on the species and the size, they do eat other squids. They consume by grabbing organisms with their tentacles and bringing them back into their beak. The size of the prey, like I said, does depend on the size of the squid. So examples are the Humboldt squid, which are well known for their aggressive nature, and they will consume anything they catch. And then we also have a different species, which is a vampire squid. They float through the water, catch detritus, and they stick it together with mucus and roll it into a ball before they eat. And on the right, we're going to play a video about the Humboldt squid. And here we're going to be able to see the squid curls being caught.
The problem is we don't exactly know what the mechanism is for that.
So there we saw them attacking right here, and it just elongates those tentacles and grabs the prey. So next we're going to talk about predation factors. Small squid are typically eaten by most predators. Main predators consist of penguins, seals, sharks, whales, and humans. Squids are often caught for human use in the North Pacific, Mediterranean, the east coast of the US, and Northeast Atlantic. They are used for Japanese cuisine, Western culture, and calamari. There is issues of concerns on overfishing for these reasons. Still, they are plentiful in numbers and are known to live alone, but they will gather and hunt in groups to avoid predation. Some unique traits and features are the ability to change color, seen as in the Humboldt squid. They are able to do bioluminescence. Firefly squids and vampire squids are able to do this. This is when they create light. They can shoot ink. This is to cloud the water and lose predators in case they feel like they're in danger. And they do have the ability to regenerate tentacles. They also have polarized vision, and that means that they are able to see polarized light that is invisible to humans. So on the top one, I'm going to play a video about the bioluminescence, and this is going to be the firefly squid. So there we can see the glowing of the squid, and in a minute it's going to show, there's the skin and how they're able to do that. And next, this is going to be the squids shooting ink. This is because they feel like they're in danger, and we're able to see that cloud of ink that is made to distract predators that may be after them. So onto the phylogeny of squids. Evolved traits include modified radula, which is teeth, a siphon mantle, which allows jet propulsion, and they have a highly developed nervous system and sensory system, which means they have complex eyes and a centralized brain. Their arms are encircled in the head, also known as their tentacles, and the rostrum is a beak-like projection. Their internal skeleton is made of chitin. And lastly, we're going to talk about the importance to the ecosystem and humankind. They are a major component of food webs and a major prey source for species such as tuna, salmon, dolphins, sea lions, whales, and seabirds. They have a heavy influence on the fishing industry, like we talked about before, and used in many restaurants. They are also able to transport carbon and nutrients between marine ecosystem when they move across the ocean. And that's going to be all. Thank you.